Good morning guys, what's up? We're back with another video today, and today is going to be more of an educational video, a learning process for the both of us. So pretty much what we have in the schedule is we're going to be working on the E46. As you can see, I don't have the front lip on it right now, and that's because I went out last night in the middle of the night just having some fun, you know. Pretty much I was driving in pitch blackness, and there was this dip and I drove straight into it and my lip got caught on it and broke it a little bit. So we're going to be messing around with some fiberglass and some Bondo. It's gonna be just a learning process for the both of us. I'm gonna try and share my experience with you guys and show you guys what to do and what not to do. So this is the setup I have going on right now for what I'm gonna be doing, and as you can see, this is the damage from last night. The rest of it's just previous damage from all the other times, but specifically from last night is this crack right here, all the way to over there. Big old hole open right here, and it's not too bad on that side over there. It does have a little hole starting to form there, but we're gonna go ahead and patch that up today also. This is my good side, by the way. This is my bad side, as you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and try to salvage as much as I can. Meanwhile, I order a new lip and save up for the paint. What we're gonna be working with is pretty much some JB Weld multi-purpose putty, fiberglass cloth, and lastly the liquid hardener. And pretty much what this is so it can harden the putty, and this is the material that I'm going to be mixing together so that I can apply it to the cloth and then apply the cloth to the fiberglass. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Let me go get some gloves and a face mask and prepare for this. So I got this mask so I can go ahead and protect myself, and some gloves to protect my hands. We're going to be going ahead and mixing this on some cardboard. They told us not to mix this on some cardboard, but I didn't have anything else, so I'm going to go ahead and just do it here. I don't really care, but I advise you guys not to do it on this at home. But if you don't have anything else, I mean, hey, send it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do that in a second. Alright, so here's the real reason why I was already prepared to do this job, is because I was initially trying to go ahead and repair this part of my side skirt. I have done past jobs of using like some other type of JB Weld, but it just hasn't worked out as great. You can see I just have a bunch of glue on the inside, but the crack has traveled all the way down to that hole there, so that's where I called it and said that this needs to be repaired. So we're also going to go ahead and repair this part of my side skirt. The rest of it is fine. Here's the bottom of it. It's not too bad. It's still solid, all intact here. So we're just going to be focusing on this area as well. So first things first, guys, when you go buy this, don't buy this, because this little tube of cream hardener was already inside this right here, packaged like this. So I spent an extra $10 just buying this cream right here, but it's okay, I might need it later for when I use some more of this stuff. Let's go ahead and try to pop this thing open. It looks like I'm gonna need a flathead. Instantly I got a smell of it, so make sure you're wearing a face mask. Let's see if you even need a face mask. Let's read this. Important. Okay, yes, so wear a face mask, guys. It says, if inhaled, move person to fresh air. If symptoms or irritation persist, get medical advice. So make sure you guys are wearing a face mask. You probably see a lot of people not do this with the face mask, so I mean, it's whatever. I'm going to be wearing a face mask for my safety. I don't have anything to scoop it up with, so I'm going to go ahead and look for something. I'll be right back. I couldn't really find anything, so I just went ahead and found this $10 gift card to Golden Corral. It's sturdy enough to spread it on this paper like so, and not have it get wet or absorb any of the material that we're going to be using. Don't do this, guys. Just go to the store and find something. I'm going to try to get everything ready. I feel like I'm going to mess up on the first one. So I have to cut this cloth before anything. So before I even start mixing anything, I'm going to go ahead and get my pieces of cloth ready. I'm going to cut them down to the size that I need them and prepare my lip and the areas so that I can go ahead and apply this on there. So yeah, first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and use this flathead right here to just go ahead and clean off this leftover glue that I had from the past times that I've tried to repair this. So I'm gonna carefully try to go ahead and remove this material. Flathead is your best friend when it comes to this stuff. It's all nice and clean. I'm gonna go ahead and go over this with just a wet cloth towel, just to clean all the debris and the dirt, and just clean it up a bit more and get it ready for the fiberglass cloth. The lip is already pretty good. It's not really anything on there that I have to clean up. It's ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting the fiberglass cloth, and I'll show you guys that in a second. Let's go ahead and start cutting some pieces. And you don't need any special scissors. These hair salon scissors work just fine. And so it's not the best cut, it's not even or anything, but as you can see, if I place it here, it'll cover the area that I need it to cover. So we'll go ahead and see. We'll make some different sizes and see what works best. For now, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some more cuts.
It's microscopic, like little pieces of glass.
So if I take off my gloves right now and rub my hands, I'm probably gonna like feel all the paint.
No, I don't know if you're gonna feel pain, but like you don't want glass in your fucking skin.
I have some other gloves, like way better ones. They're fucking cheap too, so I'll get you some of those. Don't worry about it.
Alright, so what he doesn't know is that he has a new kit. It's in my car. I'm about to put it on by the time he gets here.
You need better gloves than those ones I was wearing, so I brought these out right here. And these are your like typical freaking dollar store gloves, or AutoZone. I mean, I got like a 50 pack for like probably 20 bucks on Amazon. Good thing he let me know, because I guess the fiberglass cloth is like microscopic pieces of glass, and it could probably go into your hands. So we're just getting some better gloves now, just in case. The homie, he's getting ready. So anyways, yeah, don't do this at home. Don't wear short sleeves. Make sure you're wearing long sleeves, gloves, mask, and eye goggles. So
the microscopic particles will enter your body. It won't. It might.
wish me luck, but don't do this at home. Alright, so we're back, and I got some gloves on top of my gloves here. Just gonna brush off the area. I can't even get in there with this, to be honest. I'm gonna throw these away after, so don't even worry about it. So it's time to start mixing this shit. You only got about like 3 to 4 minutes to work with this. After you mix it, obviously you gotta be quick applying it and getting ready to place it on the area where you're gonna be repairing. In the short YouTube video that I saw, pretty much you just want about a golf size blob. So something like this, size of a golf ball. Like that. And you want to make sure to not try to get any air bubbles, so that's why we're using a flat surface and a flat spreader to squeeze out as many air bubbles as we can. I'm going to place the hardener on top, and I'm just going to place a line going all the way across, and that should be good enough for this golf size blob right here. If you put too much hardener, this will get hard even faster than the 3 minutes. So you got to make sure to put just enough. If you put too little, it won't get hard enough, and then it won't repair anything. So keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and start mixing this. It's time to get started, I guess. I'm going to put it like a bandage pretty much. I'm going to place it on the fiberglass cloth. And then from the fiberglass cloth, I'm going to place it onto it. And so here's my first fiberglass slab.
I'll put that here first.
I'm going to start over there in the inside. Furthest inside. So what I realized from my first attempt is that it just gets hard too fast for me to continue using the mixture. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut one longer thin strip so that I can go ahead and place it alongside the edge right here where it's cracked. That way I can go ahead and cover the whole surface area before it dries up. So here's the new piece that we just cut, and this one's going to be going into this area right here, and as you can see it's going to cover a lot more of that crack. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and prepare the mixture.
Let me put the skirt down. And then so I can move the bumper a little bit.
Fuck it, it's going on.
You want me to do it? There you go. You get this one? Ooh. And we're gonna put this one right there.
Yeah. I don't think this goes on top, but I mean it doesn't matter. Okay, not that bad. How'd that look?
That's pretty good. Honestly, it's really good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Check the front. Does it line up?
Yeah, I mean it's like that corner piece, so as long as it's intact. But this is the piece that I have to line up right here. That's why I stopped it right there, because that piece needs to come out in front of the bumper. Well, I'm gonna get some new gloves. Good thing I freaking wore the gloves over the gloves.
Yeah, that's what I started doing too, just in case.
Hell yeah, that shit's clutch. And look, gloves over the gloves, bro. Saved my gloves.
So we just applied one piece right now, and we had a slight problem because the piece didn't go all the way in here. So instead of us just hoping that that holds, we're gonna do one more piece over here. It's just like a little corner piece. It's basically gonna cover this general area, and that'll close the gap, because right here he's worried about the knit kind of sticking out and it's not matched up correctly. So to close that gap, we need an extra piece that can help secure it. So I'm gonna lay that down right now, and I'll let you know how that goes. So now we're applying that extra piece at this corner right here.
And this is generally where our main focus is, right here for sure.
If you like to hold the other side and make sure that it sets.
This side right here?
Like you see how it's not matched up on the other side?
Where? Over here?
No, on the outside. Like look to make sure that it's holding on.
Oh.
So always try to put some extra material if you have any. That'll help reinforce it.
Get the edges down.
Yeah.
And nice and secured.
Because if the edges aren't down and it peels up a little bit at all, it could lead to the structure not holding any, not having any strength. So we're gonna let that dry. Yeah, see what happens next.
So this is what we got going on so far. And as you can see, we got this whole area covered up. But when I went back to put a second layer of Bondo just to make it stronger, it didn't come out so great. It came out ass. Let me see if I can give you guys a closer look. So as you can see right here, it's all bumpy and lumpy and stuff. You don't really want that. You kind of want it more like over here and right here, where it's nice and spread, like so. But it's okay, you know. We're just working on things, so for the most part, this will do. It'll work just fine. The bumper's already almost in one piece. I'm gonna go ahead and lift it up to show you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much how it's looking. From the bottom, still missing the whole piece, but it is intact in one piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry a little more and then continue to just make it more flush and stronger. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Check out the inside. Sorry, bro. But it's just looking fire, bro. It's looking good. Instead of going over it with some more pudding, trying to secure it like we did here, I'm just gonna go ahead and make some more patches and just place them on top. I realize it's better than what I was doing before, so.
You want to drill inside out, not outside in.
It's still okay to go at the end on the edges while it's not dry. Alright, so right now my homie's helping me out. Just clean this up. We're trying to get rid of all these little hairs right here. Oh yeah, perfect example up here of all these hairs. We're going to try to get rid of as much of those as we can. What it does is slowly start lifting away the edges. I'll show you guys in a second what it looks like after this. I'm going to go ahead and start preparing the side skirt. It's the last piece to the puzzle, and then from there we're going to go ahead and move on. That's a good block. Try not to make it pop out through the top edge though. Try to keep it all tucked in.
Perfect. Look at that boy right
Yeah, put some on the hairs at the edge. Try to secure it down. Straight finger.
I got gloves on. What else are the gloves for, man? Did the fiberglass appear on E46? M3?
Oh yeah, put some good on this one though, like, cause this shit's always getting bashed on. So put a good layer on this one. This one has to be secured from all the edges. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. That was a nice one. Yeah, that's perfect. Just leave all that excess on top because it's what makes it harder.
You see this? Once it's hardened, you just want to drill it.
Alright, bet. We have to make sure to clean up everything because this stuff is dangerous. We don't want it to get in your mouth or your eyes. I should still be wearing a face mask right now. But I'm kind of lazy. I took it off. I couldn't breathe anymore. But you want to make sure to pick up all the little pieces. You don't want to just blow it away into the street, have somebody else deal with it and make it their problem. You want to vacuum as much of it as you can and try to get rid of it safely.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Alright, so we got the side skirt and the lip over there drying up. So here's the finished product, and starting off with the good side. We barely did anything to this side, we barely touched it. We're really, here is where it starts to crack. And we worked up along this whole line up to here. And we also did a little bit there. But overall, it's looking pretty decent. I mean, I was able to get it back into one piece. I wasn't able to get it flush as hell, but it's okay. I'm not mad about that. I'm just glad it's all in one piece.
Check the inside.
And here's the inside. So it's really good. I mean, I'm proud with that. That looks really good. This looks really good, except for this last part. You don't want this. I'm glad everything else came out just fine. So now it's time to go ahead and throw this back on the E46. And also we got the side skirt right here. And that thing came out nice as hell too. Let me show you the others. So I'm gonna throw these things back on and see what it looks like. We're all done with the lip, and go ahead and check it out. And I was gonna start like painting it and stuff, as you can see right here, but I just left it white. Fuck it. And side skirt. Side skirt's looking sick. The homie in the fucking Honda Fit revving in that shit. Yo, check this shit out though. Check out the lineup right here. Yes, sir. You see that shit? Got the homie right there following me behind. He's clean 240. And we're currently on our way to go get some food right now, so. And next burgers. Homie freaking.
Look. You don't have to. This is embarrassing.
So I gotta fucking risk my fingers now.
Alright,
help the homie fucking take his shit out.
All you gotta do is this, watch. Push it. You see how it clears it? If you just push it.
Alrighty. I got
And
you.
then once it clears, like that thing at the back, it can just scrape this. I don't care about that.
Alright.
One's already. Fuck this bumper.
It's good. You're good.